Welcome to PaleriderTV. That is right. We are back. PaleriderTV. We got a good article we're going to cover today about the EPA, and they are getting rid of the DEF sensors. We'll get to an article in the article, but a lot of times happened to me. Been broke down with my DEF system, and it hasn't been anything but a stupid sensor. Wait, I broke down in Kansas over Thanksgiving holiday a few years back just because of some sensors, DEF sensors. It's ridiculous. So let's cover this article and see. It's from the EPA, that's for sure. See if I can do this right. I've been at the truck show, didn't go live anything here on the StreamYard, so let's see if we can do it. There we go. Wow, we're getting pretty good at this. All right, here we go. Trump administration announces latest action to address diesel exhaust fluid (DEF) system complaints. Saves American farmers and truckers over 13 billion annually. Yes, not only DEF, all that horse crap system. It's not only bad for truckers; it's also bad for farmers on their tractors. Now, here's the EPA removes DEF sensor requirements, saving Americans billions annually and countless hours of lost time and productivity. That is correct. Today at the White House, Great American Agricultural Celebration, President Trump announced another decisive action U.S. The EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin has taken to address nationwide concerns from farmers, truckers, motor coach operators, and other diesel equipment operators regarding DEF system failures by removing the DEF sensor requirements for all diesel equipment. EPA understands that sudden speed losses and shutdowns caused by DEF system failures that compromise safety and productivity are unacceptable and problematic. While EPA continues to pursue all legal avenues to address Americans' complaints, today the agency is implementing another part of Administrator Zeldin's plan to help keep American operators from losing days in the field or on the road because of faulty DEF systems. Yes, EPA's new guidance, which removes DEF sensors, will provide immediately relief and save billions of dollars in repairs and lost productivity. Yes. According to U.S. Small Business Administration, the guidance will save farmers 4.4 billion. How about truckers? And this action will provide 13.79 billion a year of savings to Americans. On February 3rd, 2026, EPA demanded critical data on DEF system failures from the manufacturers that account for over 80% of all products used in DEF systems. This information will arm EPA with what it needs to permanently address DEF system failures. Thus far, the agency has received data from 11 of the 14 manufacturers, and in less than a month, EPA has turned around preliminary findings to issue today's guidance demonstrating Administrator Zeldin's commitment to fixing this issue. Now, here's a couple statements from some people. We won't cover those. Let's go right down to, let's see. The preliminary review of the warranty data suggests that DEF sensor failures are a significant source of warranty claims and DEF related inducement. Truck drivers should not have their vehicles stop working because a sensor isn't properly working. EPA is taking immediate action on this new information. The agency's new guidance makes clear that under existing regulations, manufacturers can stop inaccurate DEF system failures by removing traditional emission sensors known as urea quality sensors and switching to NOx sensors. Yeah, so I think this is part of the D-rate system. I know it happened to me a couple times when they D-rated down the road, and man, you're great 5 miles an hour if that, and that really sucks. I know that much. EPA also affirms that approved NOx sensor-based software updates can be installed on existing engines without being treated as illegal tampering under the Clean Air Act. Yes, this is in line with EPA's February 2026 right to repair clarification guidance, which removed a major barrier keeping farmers from fixing their faulty DEF systems in the field. That's crazy, man. Is their tractor is derated in the field, they can't get them, and it just shuts down. How are they going to work on them? They had to have that thing towed out in the field, take it to the shop. That's very costly, downtime. So that sucks for the farmers. EPA anticipates the switch will greatly curb errors that traditional sensor technologies have been prone and reduce the issues Americans face with inaccurate DEF failures. Wow, this is crazy, man. Since the start of the Trump administration, EPA has prioritized the farming community by advancing common sense policies and issuing clear guidance to improve operational reliability. How about truckers? In August 2025, EPA issued new clear guidance calling on engine and equipment manufacturers to revise DEF system software in existing vehicles and equipment to reverse derailments that harm truckers. In response to this guidance, manufacturers have started making the new and improved software available to Americans in some existing vehicles and will be extending the improvements to owners of older equipment. In the near future, EPA will also be issuing a new deregulatory proposal that will completely remove all DEF derailments of new vehicles and engines. With these changes, sudden speed losses, which compromise safety and productivity, will be an issue of the past. Oh, yeah, that's great. Great news. Now, this is just a start. We need to just go ahead and get that whole DEF system out of the manufacturers. And don't put them in there. That's the way it should be. Screw all that EPA DEF system, and all that. Oh, that's crazy. Nothing but trouble. Nothing but trouble. Let's see. Today's announcement does not weaken or remove emission standards. Instead, it ensures that those standards are met in a way that actually works in the real world. Yeah, let's see. Background. Since 2010, most on road diesel trucks and many types of non road equipment have used selective catalytic reduction systems that inject DEF into exhaust streams to reduce NOx emissions. Prior to EPA's August 2025 guidance, when DEF ran out or there was an unexpected mechanical failure, systems forced a vehicle to drastically reduce speed or become inoperable. In many cases, vehicles were limited to as little as 5 miles per hour within hours of a DEF related fault. This caused needless frustration, operational delays, and real economic hardship for operators. Under the Trump EPA's August 2025 guidance, major changes were undertaken. Heavy duty trucks should not only receive a warning light for 650 miles or 10 hours after a fault is detected. That's good. That's real good right there. Following that time, the engine will only mildly derate, allowing trucks to operate normally and without speed limits for up to 4,200 miles or 2 work weeks. Only after about 4 hour work weeks does the speed drop to 25 until repairs are made. Non road equipment has no impact for the first 36 hours before a slight torque reduction then takes effect. In addition to EPA's August 25 guidance, EPA announced sweeping changes. So that's starting with May 2027. All new diesels on road trucks must be engineered to avoid sudden and severe power loss after running out of DEF. Oh, yeah, I think that's wonderful news for the trucking industry. But it's is it still enough? I think we need to get rid of the whole emission system on these trucks anyway. It's doomed to fail. I hear stories. I knew a couple of people, brand new trucks. Take them out for a week, and they're already in the shop with major emission system problems, and it ruins them. It ruins them. And the deaf, I don't know about all that. That's stupid. You gotta get diesel fuel, and then I gotta get deaf too. It's crazy. I remember, before they sold bulk deaf at the fuel pumps at the truck stops, you had to buy it in the box or the plastic jug inside a cardboard box. So I forget the quote. Well, I forget who said the quote, but it was a perfect quote. Said, "We are saving the environment one plastic jug at a time." So best statement I ever heard about having to use deaf. So let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this situation. I appreciate everybody watching. Everybody have a good day and stay safe.